African women in particular need courage. We need courage because the only courageous women that our societies seem to respect are the ones who are on the pages of our history books. So we love Yas and Tua, but we don't love the current women who are brave and who are bold. We wait until you are dead and then we adore you. And so that can be very disempowering. And you start finding women thinking that being courageous is not the right way to go, is not the right thing to do. So today we're going to talk about why we need courage. On the 22nd of August, 2017, the government of the United States of America awarded me the Women of Courage Award. I went back to read the speech by the US ambassador on that evening. Let me just read a little extract from it. It said, before, during, and after the 2016 election, Charlotte faced a tremendous amount of scrutiny, under which many would have buckled. And not all the criticism was constructive or about the political process. She faced a number of personal, base, and inappropriate attacks. But regardless, she persisted. I found this, I kind of like this little bit because I think that it's not just Charlotte. Any woman who wants to do anything of significance is going to face a lot of criticism. Not all of it will be constructive. And you're going to face a number of personal based and extremely inappropriate attacks. But you have to find the strength to persist in spite of all that. And that's why women need courage. Ryan Holiday says that courage is the management of and the triumph over fear. So courage recognizes that fears exist.
A lot of people ask me, what is it that I actually do as a coach? Well, I like to believe that I'm in the business of elevating people's potential and making them feel confident. And generally I do this through either one-on-one sessions with private clients, group training sessions with corporate clients, youth etiquette boot camp with the youth, as well as other group training sessions such as the Quintessential Lady Workshop, which I'm extremely proud of. It's probably one of the things that I love to do the most. So, in understanding what etiquette really is, well, it's the customary code of polite behavior for people that belong to a particular society, group, organization. So already we can tell that wherever we find ourselves, whether we're at work, in our personal relationships, in a professional setting, there is a particular way that we're expected to behave and conduct ourselves. We find that when we know the right thing to do, it's so much easier for us to get along than when we find ourselves lacking. You know, as a Ghanaian who grew up in England, it's not everything that I was taught about some of our customary codes of polite behavior. For instance, I used to hear the terms, sorry for my left, a lot when I came, and I didn't really understand what that meant. And I had to dig deeper. And then I realized, oh, it's actually considered impolite or even rude or disrespectful to receive things and pass them with your left hand.
It's very easy for the power to go to our heads. We know we like power, but have somebody who will tell you, Madam, no, don't do it. One thing we should not do, and this is not a sermon, please, why as women do we have such difficulty saying to your fellow woman, you look lovely, that dress suits you, I love your hair, your makeup is on point. Why do we find it so difficult to compliment each other? What is it? Why? I'm not asking for an answer now. I was given only 10 minutes, but think about it. If you don't do it, please do it, because sometimes that kind word from you will change somebody's day. You don't, as women, we go through a lot. We literally have so many balls in the air all at the same time. We are not one-dimensional. We are multi-dimensional people, unlike the men. We do a lot of things, sometimes totally unrelated, but all at the same time.
Don't have the patience to wait. Now, here's the cold truth. We are in the era that the youth have taken over the internet. Social media is shaping their lives into a certain lifestyle that ordinarily it would have taken you a decade to get to that level. What is even shocking is to know that they want a favor from you that will eventually save their life, but they are impatient to wait for your response. Many of you are driving your helpers away because you do not have patience. Some of these helpers, if you had had a little patience, would have changed your situation from the day you encountered them. But because you do not have patience, these helpers do not stay to help you through that journey. Yes, this is a generation of convenience. Your sense of entitlement is nauseating, and I must say sometimes it stinks, because at the end of the day, that help that you're walking away from because you do not have patience could have changed your life forever.
There is no point as a woman or as a woman of valor showing your weakness to people who already think you should be weak. What is the point of that? Really, what is the point of that? They already expect you to be weak. They're already waiting for you to be weak so they can milk it, enjoy it, savor it, and throw it right back in your face. So, my only advice to you as a woman of valor is, when you face challenges in life, calm down. Nothing they happen to you will never happen before. Hey, I'm preaching. There is nothing new under the sun. Because as women, you know, our brains go like that. Pa, pa, pa. And I tell men all the time, there is a major difference between a woman and a man. I don't advocate for, oh no, let me not go there. We're not talking about equality or whatever today. Because we are not equal. We are different. We are different. So if you're a woman and you want to be equal to a man, I don't know about you. I don't want to be equal to no man. Who told you I might not even be higher than you? Hello? You even fighting for equality in some sense really is demeaning you. Do you know you are the giver of life? Do you know what God has put in you? Do you know what it means to be a woman? Even men know that you are a superior being. The only person who does not know that they are a superior being is you, who is trying and fighting so hard for them to accept you. No, you don't need people to accept you. You need to come
Well, of course, it's always a pleasure to talk to some of the great people we've always known, grown up looking at them, looking forward to be like them, and wanting to be like them. Well, today I have the beautiful Omotola, of course, Omo Sexy. And I remember when I was growing up, when I see her in a movie with Genevieve, I'll say, that's me. And today she's here with me. Hello, Omotola. Welcome to Ghana.
Thank you. Hi. Pleasure being here.
I'm so happy, and listening to you obviously today has given, I'm sure, a lot of ladies today some courage to know that they have something in them, and obviously they can do so much for themselves. I'm really inspired, and it's a pleasure to talk to you this afternoon.
Pleasure is mine.
So I jot down some questions, and I just wanted to, go through with you this afternoon. Of course, I know that we spoke about women of valor and everything, but what are some of the hurdles you have had to cross as an individual to achieve some of the great things you have always wanted to achieve?
Thank you. Some of the hurdles for me were when I was younger, one of which I spoke about on stage. The fact that I got into entertainment very early in life, and the image of people going into entertainment at the time was really bad. It was even unheard of. I went through a lot of beatings from my mom. She didn't want me to go into entertainment, certainly not acting. So I had to struggle. It was a lot of struggle. Times where I wasn't supported, I wasn't given any kind of transport fare, maybe to go to auditions or anything. So I guess the beginning, just getting into something you believe would pay off eventually. Sometimes it's very hard, but if you believe in what you're doing, keep at it. If you're serious and focused, in time everybody will come around.
Sometimes I don't know how you were able to do this, and I don't know how you've been able to come this far to become who you are. But if there was something you could change back when you look back, if there was something you could change about yourself, what would that thing be?
I think I would say to have more courage to be able to face the trauma that happened to me, because I definitely needed courage for myself, courage to be able to share my story with somebody else. I should have spoken to my parents or somebody that I trusted. I should have been able to have more courage to say no. Even after the first time that it happened, I should have had more courage. So it's one of the things that I really, really advocate for women, and generally for victims, children, boys, girls, whoever you are as a victim, you always need the courage. That's all I'm going to say.
How are you? Thank you for the wonderful introduction.
Oh, and thank you too. But first off, yes, you arrived on Thursday. How has your stay been in Ghana? What have you seen? What are you excited about in Ghana?
It's been incredible. The welcome that I've received. I've not been shown so much love. Visiting a country for the first time, people who knew about women of valor, people who didn't. I've been really touched by how warm everybody has been, how helpful, how welcoming, always giving me advice on where to go, what to eat. So I've tried the jollof rice. Oh, it was amazing. We had some in Osu on Saturday. Amazing. I went to the Independence Day celebrations at Black Star Square. I was there yesterday. I saw your Independence Day arch and everything. I've been around. I love it. It's not where, if you told me a year ago I'd be coming here, I'd be experiencing this, I would have said, but it is so beautiful.
I was telling Mr. again recently, I think that I hear more Nigerian songs than before. I think that gradually that Nigerian agenda is coming back. Where did we go wrong? Is it because we are not releasing? And recently I saw a story, a piece that Prince Chega sent to me by Enoke Japan, saying that we should go back to the studio agenda. It was in the same room. And I said that standards, you cannot play with standards in sound. And at the time, I didn't get the support from the industry. You see how Nigerians are using standards to frustrate you. It's an area that I know most of us will not want to go. But whether you like it or not, they are upping the standards. And we are taking these things for granted. They are going to some particular studios I do not know. Now I'm old school. You have to teach me. I see a new performer in Nigeria called the guy with the Ashake. Correct. He's offering a brand new product, singing traditional with modern image, with swag. Is it not working?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Watch their videos now. I miss Abraham Mohinijan.
You know, you mentioned...
Where is Gio? Where is Gerald? The new people too are doing well, but I think they must be ready to compete. If the people are not ready to look for the money to get the job done, tell them, look, if you are not getting me that, we are not shooting.